basically around about 30,000 million people. Sorry, 30,000 million people, right? No, 30,000. Yeah, 300,000
Yeah,
people have it in the world. And yeah, we one of them.
for
Yeah,
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's great. That's great.
yeah. Yeah, we one of them. So how long you been doing this?
I'm just starting, so I'm actually it's this is not something I do.
Yeah.
I am a PhD student doing cancer research. So
Oh,
totally different.
we got the doctor. We
Yeah,
got the doctor and the doctor from the surgeries and the doctor from Kizomba. All right,
let's
this is the
go.
doctor
Exactly.
interview.
Every time like I meet someone, like I now I like I tell them this is the law of attraction. We have
Yeah,
something in common for sure.
yeah, man. Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, um, like right now in Montreal is pretty much the summer just kicked in, right?
Yeah.
And we had the two hardest days
Yeah.
on the past last days. We really saw people really understanding that the heat is no joke, right?
Mm,
Because we usually used to the winter, right? And yeah, that heat was a little bit suffocating. Yeah,
for
let's
sure,
say
for
so.
sure.
But it was just fine though, just fine, just fine. Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Go ahead. And as well, um, from our side, for the people that don't know us, we um, we just purchased a dance studio.
that's good.
Yeah, we located in downtown Montreal, 1252 de Bleury, second floor. We got of course, our plate right here.
Hmm.
So basically, we stopped the renting.
Yeah,
We stopped the renting, and then we went to leasing pretty much, so that way you can have much more hours, and you can also rent and facilitate other dancers that are looking for spaces. Yes, yes, yes.
that's great.
That's a new, definitely a new update. Yeah, that's a
Great.
new update. Yeah.
So, what will your podcast be about? Will it be about the dance? Will it be about the journey you reach?
The journey though, the journey, because like if we're gonna think about it, I wanted to start actually today. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna have to take this part and actually post it
Mm-hmm.
separately, so that way people can understand, because people have asked me, because I just recently, you a doctor and you're gonna understand that, doc.
Yeah.
I just recently completed over 120 days, right? But over 120 days of sugar free.
Ooh, amazing.
Yeah, sugar. I don't use no honey. I don't use no sugar. I only use the juicer, right? The fruits.
Yeah.
That's the only sugar that gets to my body. No alcohol.
Mm,
No, for I'm going for 3 years now,
amazing
and
challenge.
for in any type of shape or form,
Yeah.
just no alcohol. Period.
Mm.
And as well, I do the fruits before noon. Only fruits before noon. So I don't break my fast pretty much.
Mm,
I don't even put milk on it. The only milk that I do is like almond milk, and pretty
yeah.
much I mix with the sea moss. I
Mm.
make a shake in the morning, so that way, and I eliminate the coffee as well. Now, how how people I have asked me on Facebook, how am I feeling right now after all these changes
Yeah.
in my body?
You can talk to your audience
Yeah.
and answer that
All
question
right.
to
Yeah.
the camera here.
Yeah. Okay. Audience. I feel very good. and very aware, let's say so. No headaches, no that feeling tired, no recuperating. The brain is so sharp, is so sharp. I think it's like you slick a Tesla pill, man. You know, the brain is so sharp. You go to bed in one thought and you wake up on the next thought, like closer to the one before you go to bed. Your awareness is is unreal. You are able to sense things, and even on conversations with people you actually understand them really well, because sometimes people have these unspoken words and more like sounds, to agree and to disagree. Yeah, you sharpen that so well, and you basically know what when everybody is talking to you, even if you don't want to be aware. I now pay attention for the first thing they tell me and the last thing they tell me to see if they lying or not. I mean, uh, the health wise, waking up and continuation. I don't get tired. I have a student, so funny. She's like 17 years old, and we're doing an intensive Kuduro class. I know I'm at that, but I'm on my 40s. I mean, she is literally dying, but I'm sweating after the 30-minute march. That's when I start sweating, right? And it's just to tell you that because of these changes, right? And another one, I don't party no more. Yeah, I just don't party. I don't go to places. I don't go to events. I don't try to be in front of people, right? That I don't like. Yeah, I don't want to please nobody. I stopped the groupies though. Yeah, that was important. I stopped the groupies, so no longer chasing tail. Yeah, yeah. It's now I'm trying to chase my sleep so that I can wake up the next morning and do. I sometimes tell people, yeah, I have a private at 9 o'clock. And dancers, right? They look at it like, ew, bro, you got a class at 9 o'clock. I mean, yeah, I have classes at 7 o'clock in the morning because I wake up at 6 o'clock. I'm in shape, I'm in form, I don't want to lose my date, and I actually get another student better. So I get another student better and they feel much better. So my job is a coach right now. My job is no longer start chasing, looking forward. Yeah, it's me, me, me. No, I'm comfortable with being an amazing coach. And yeah, now we're going to start traveling again next month. Give it up for my people. S SXM from San Martin. They actually organizing a Kizomba weekender, all right, with other artists, and they invited your boy Dr. Kizomba. I'm going with the team, all right. We all going there to pay some workshops and workshops, performances, and all the good stuff, and of course partying with the locals out there. It's gonna be my first trip in about almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. It's gonna be my first trip, and I'm really happy because, um, yeah, it's been a while. I was building my studio, was moving my team, getting my students together, and now I definitely can make that switch, and I can start traveling. So, with the help of the regime that I created to myself and the food and the supplements that I actually put inside of my body, it allowed me to buy some years. And you know what? So funny. Yeah, I'm 40, but on my shape, it feels good to be mistaken. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When you actually tell people like, yeah, I'm 40, people be like, no, bro, you're not 40.
You
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like a 30,
Yeah, yeah,
32 maybe.
yeah, yeah. It really feels good because, yeah, I was. I was bad, bro. I was really bad. I was going. 1 year ago, I probably was going to look close to 50. You know, I'm talking about. But because I made those changes, yeah, it helped, and it
Mm,
also helped the people surround me,
for
though.
sure, for sure.
That's what's the most important because it helped them really a lot. The people surround me had the most benefit of the things that I basically forced myself to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that was one thing that I had to tell because people ask me that question. How do I feel? I feel absolutely fantastic, man. I feel absolutely fantastic and I feel alive. And I feel like the things that I used to wanting to do or the things that I was used to do, they don't bother me no more because I now know the real purpose of being a dancer, a coach, a performer, and also inspired my students, right? So that they can do better and they can do best. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's good stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely good stuff. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Shoot your question.
Yeah. I don't know. Why do you have questions for me? What like
Yeah.
why did you came here?
How long you been doing this, man? And tell us about you.
Yeah, so I started this idea um, a year ago. You
Yeah.
know, with the pandemic, it was difficult for me. Actually, the whole PhD process was a difficult one. I'm almost done with it. But
Okay.
I started in 2018. I learned that my dad lost a lot of money, all his saving basically. So
Ooh.
that greatly affected me because my dad is our father figure. He is the financial
Provider. Yeah,
provider.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
also learned that my PhD advisor is bipolar, so I had to go through that difficult path alone.
Oh Lord.
And with the pandemic, it all exploded. I really needed like a space, I say space, to talk about this. And this is where the podcast idea came in. Like
Yeah.
I have nothing to lose. I like let's try it out and let's see if other people are also interested. So I built a studio for myself, but also to outreach and see if other people are looking forward for those type of
Hey,
content.
man, since when you contacted me, you were so professional about it, I'm talking about, and I'm like, yo, okay, let's give it a shot. I give you my time,
Yes,
and
I
then
loved it.
and then you're like, okay, come and check it out. And then when we came in, girls, when we came in, it's basically every single thing we were looking for. You are on the right path. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, you got me, bro. Like now I want to do this regular, not only like if we can squeeze twice a week or something, that would be good.
Yes,
We got platforms where we can put the podcast on it. And I really believe that that's going to be something amazing, though.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I really believe,
Same.
yeah, that that's going to be something amazing. Congratulations
Thank you.
for your perseverance,
Yes.
not giving up because knowing that your supervisor is bipolar, getting a little bit, seeing that your provider got a little bit in trouble with the finances, that shake things up for you while you were already taking a PhD. So therefore, you didn't panic, but you did something else. You went ahead and you work on something to distract your mind and help you get through the tough times.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what we have to say. That's a survivor, okay?
Yeah.
And you find ways to get over things. You don't just see the door is locked. No, you make a hole on the floor and then you pass on it. Yeah, you look
Yeah.
for different ways to succeed. And that's really what this is about. I'm
Exactly.
talking about. It's like fights. On the next podcast, we can already talk about traps.
Yeah.
the traps that people put on people, right?
Mhm.
So that that way you can give up. All right.
Yeah.
For any youngsters out there, there's gonna come a time in your life where the doubters and the naysayers are gonna come to your life and make you doubt about what you're doing. All right, you're gonna think twice. You're gonna not feel confident at all, and then you're gonna make the mistake that most of the people make.
Mm.
You're gonna listen and you're gonna give away your dream. Don't ever, ever believe on that. If someone tell you about their experience, remember that was their experience. That is not your experience. What life saved to you is a different story. What life saved to the next person.
Mm.
Go forward, believe in your dreams, have the vision, set up and accomplish. Other than that, no one else can take it away from you because you already dreamed.
Yeah.
You're just making your dream a reality.
Hmm.
That's all. But that's your uncle right here talking for the kids, man. You know, the adults, yeah, mm, yeah. I don't want to say too late, but it's hard to fill a cup that is already filled.
Hmm.
I picked that line on the greatest movie by James Cameron, the first one, Avatar.
Hmm.
Yeah. When the lady was talking to Jake Sully, the mother of the girl, she
Yeah.
wanted to tell him about humans, and she actually explained it to him. Yeah, I understand, but it's hard to fill a cup that is already filled. Makes sense, right?
Hmm.
Meaning, you already have your definitions, you know how things gonna go, and it's just impossible for you actually to get some other advices because you think you know already. So kids, listen to your uncle, man. Listen
Hmm.
to your uncle because you can make the mistakes and come back, or you cannot make the mistakes and surpass. Yeah, man. That's what we do in the podcast, so that that way the doctor's podcast, all right, can basically we gotta get this doctor on his way to go, so that these videos right here can pave the way, so that that way even these videos can pave for his studies and more for. All right, that's the goal, doctor. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah. That's the goal. Yeah.
So, do you plan to have guests as well? How do you plan it?
Yes. Definitely, this was the first
For
one.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
we just did like a trial for my people. You guys already know the Dr. Kizomba show. All right, we're gonna have some guests. We're gonna have some conversations. Now we have a better platform. Okay, which is really important to have a good platform. We have an amazing platform right here. So basically, yes, we're gonna be bring our guests, especially our artists that come
That's great.
and do events. We're gonna bring them right here so that we can make the podcast a little bit stronger, you know. But so far, so good. We
Yeah.
started, man.
Yeah. Love the vibes. Do you
Yeah.
have other questions for me, Dr. Kizuma?
Yeah. So, my question is, um, how long it took you to get this place together?
So, November 30th,
Yeah.
uh, I decided to take action. So,
Yeah.
I started purchasing the gear, renovating the room, and maybe it was done by February.
Yeah.
It took longer than I wanted, but it took my time. And then I tested all the system to make sure everything is working.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, we started running ads. This is how you saw me,
Yeah.
and we connected. And you,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if people wanna link up with you, of course we're gonna have the link on the subscriptions and stuff like
for
that.
sure.
My next question is that um how often we able, if someone wants to do the podcast, okay, what do they need to do to contact you? What do they need to do?
So they can reach out directly on the Instagram on podcast Studio Laval,
Yeah,
and or directly on my personal
yeah,
page, Stories by Charles 94.
yeah.
So either or, and they can say I'm interested in podcasts, and I would be happy to welcome them as I welcomed you today.
Okay, so you guys heard that? Okay, so get the information, uh, get your money right. All right, very important. And let's start
Mm,
much more podcasts, and then we're gonna have more guests. You know, I'm talking about
for sure.
the next guest. I will bring the whole team right here, so that way we uh, we can talk about how we started, how we got to the, because they're just looking at the plate right now, right?
Let's
They,
put it back.
yeah, yeah.
Boom.
There's a story behind how we got the plate, and I did not do it by myself. Okay, I did it with my team. My team until today we're still sacrificing because we're going for
Yeah.
the 1 million, right? We're going for the golden plate. Until today, we sacrifice, but that's not a job that I did it by myself. My ladies, a group of an amazing ladies,
Mm,
believed in me and they helped me to get to this. And the next podcast, I'm gonna bring every single one of them so that you can hear from their mouth, man.
let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
We did it, man.
You did it.
We did it, man. We did it, man. Hey, my people, wepa, mi gente. It's your boy, Dr. Kizomba Show. And this is the podcast right now, right here. It's going to be in all the platforms, of course. But if you guys can follow us for Studio Podcast Laval or the Dr. Kizomba on YouTube, Facebook, all the platforms, we're going to continue doing these shows right now so that way you guys can basically express yourself in this beautiful, amazing city of the Quatre Corps, Montreal. Yeah.
Let's go. Do we cut it here or do you wanna
We're
continue?
good. We can cut.
Okay, cut.
Yeah,